Recently, a very alarming situation has been going on where Roblox YouTubers have exposed the Roblox meme creator HairyTwinkle's 2929, and it resulted in a massive drama where over 1 million people began fighting over this situation. HairyTwinkles has been accused of creating CP, doxing people, and much worse, and in this video I'll go over everything, including an exclusive interview with him where what he says is absolutely shocking. So make sure to like and subscribe because this situation is massive. Before we get into that, let's talk about how all this happened in the first place. On April 18th, HairyTwinkle uploaded a video titled "Help Me," where he pointed out that people were spreading rumors about him having CP material saved. These rumors were from a Google document made by some of Harry's old friends, and the document didn't just accuse him of CP related stuff, it also accused him of being a serial doxer and a toxic figure behind the scenes. We'll get more into the doxing later because that part is crazy. Then, 2 days later, Harry uploaded a video titled "The Truth with Evidence," where he tried to show files from his phone as proof he didn't have anything bad saved. But here's the problem, that evidence didn't prove anything. Anyone could easily delete the files before recording, and even if you believe it was real, it still didn't address like half of what he was being accused of. Regardless, a ton of YouTubers rushed to defend Harry, making videos saying he was innocent without actually looking into the situation, and that's where things started to fall apart. After those defense videos started going up, Harlow, myself, and some other individuals got into a group chat where we spoke directly to Harry, and in that group chat, Harry ended up admitting everything. He told us there was a real situation where he had sent his private parts to a girl at his school. Harry is 15, and that means under the law, even if he sent it to another minor, it is still legally considered creation and distribution of CP. He tried to deny it at first, but the facts were right there in what he said. The next day, Harry panicked and tried to backpedal. He went around claiming that the account we spoke to wasn't actually him, that it was just an impersonator. But that excuse fell apart immediately because his own YouTube community post confirmed it was his real Discord account. Same username, same ID, there's no debate about it. After that, we decided to push even harder. We got the Harry that claimed the other account wasn't actually him into a voice call the day after those DMs. At first, Harry kept denying anything happened, but then me and Frev, Harlow's video editor, started talking about reporting whoever was behind the messages to the police, because if someone had CP material, that's a crime. And that's where Harry cracked. He said he had already reported it to the police, which made zero sense if he was claiming it wasn't him. When we pressed again, Harry slipped up and said, "What if I lied?" When we asked what he meant, he admitted that he was the real account from that group chat and once again confessed to everything. However, this time, it was in a voice call.
So this guy who claims to be Harry sent me him scrolling through his TikTok.
So, is this the real Harry guy?
Apparently.
Yeah,
so was the other guy fake?
Yeah, it was me.
So on your own YouTube channel, you shouted out an owner of the Discord server that wasn't you, but you said it was you, in which owned the server and still owns the server.
I gave away the account.
You gave away the owner of your Discord server.
Yeah.
Well, assuming you are the real Harry, so you wouldn't have any problem if we reported him, the person who owns that account, for admitting to having, right?
Yeah, you can report his messages. No got problems with that.
No, to the police, I mean.
You want? I mean, I could do it. I know where he lives.
Oh no, we can help you. We can help you. We can report as well. Well, you can report and we can report.
Because the more police reports there are, the higher the chances that something's gonna happen. So I could get like a bunch of reports in. Like I've dealt with cases like this.
Listen, HairyTwinkle, can you just a minute? Come on.
Okay, so who's that friend of yours?
It's a friend I've known for 5 years.
Okay, so here's a problem. We're gonna have to report what he said to the police because he admitted to having.
Oh, what if
and what Discord will do? They will subpoena the account. They'll get all the.
Wait! I got an idea. Okay. HairyTwinkle, do you think that a minor taking a picture of their you-know-what is considered CP?
I think it is.
Then the day after our voice call, Harry went public. He uploaded a video basically admitting to everything, and here's a quick summary of what he said. Harry admitted that the Google document was true, the doxing, toxicity, all of it. He said he lied because he was scared of the backlash. He apologized to his fans for pretending to be a good guy, and he admitted that he had IP grabbed multiple people using Grabify links and image loggers. He also admitted to leaking relocations and names of critics like Florida Pro. He also mass reported a lot of videos to get those insane critics banned. He claimed he's still learning because he's 14 years old and begged not to be harassed. Now here's the issue with his age. For some reason on a YouTube video he claimed he's 14 when privately he said he's 15. Now even though Harry technically admitted everything, there were still major issues with his apology. He tried really hard to minimize how bad his actions were. He downplayed how serious the doxing was because we're not just talking about usernames being leaked. He leaked real addresses, real cities, and real names, and used IP grabbing to track people across platforms. That's not just trolling, that's actual targeted harassment. When I confronted Harry again after his apology video, he barely responded. All he really said was that he's quitting YouTube soon. And while Harry's video painted himself as a kid who makes mistakes, what he did had real consequences, especially for the victims. Meanwhile, when people tried to point this out in the comment section under videos defending Harry, Harry's fans attacked them. Commenters were getting spammed with phrases like "suyabu," which basically means shut your up. It was disgusting to watch. Now here's where it gets even worse. Harry admitted that he lives in New York, and New York state law takes cases like this extremely seriously. Under New York Penal Code 263, Harry creating and sharing explicit material could get him classified as someone who distributed CP. Even if he was sending it to another minor, New York law doesn't care. It's still a serious crime. On top of that, under penal law section 240.30, his actions involve doxing, which means leaking real names, cities, addresses, and that's considered aggravated harassment, a Class A misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail. If Harry was older, this could easily spiral into felony territory, and even as a minor, he could still face juvenile delinquency charges, court-mandated rehabilitation, and long-term probation, or even placed into a juvenile detention center. There's also a real possibility that his parents could get investigated for neglect if authorities believe they failed to supervise him properly. Bottom line, Harry's actions aren't just edgy internet drama, they're potentially criminal and could have real-world consequences for both him and his family. And just when he thought the situation couldn't get even more ridiculous, after all of this went down, HairyTwinkle's own Discord server was raided. But here's the important detail. The first raid on the server was done by Harry himself. According to multiple witnesses, Harry orchestrated the initial raid on his server himself, spamming inappropriate messages and nuking the server, seemingly in an attempt to sympathy bait his fans into defending him even further. Then, the day after, the group known as the UTVP, a known criminal group, raided the server again, this time for real, once they realized the situation. At that point, the server was completely destroyed, and Harry's attempt to play victim once again fell apart. It's just another example of the endless cycle we've seen throughout this entire situation. Deny, admit, lie, confess, play victim, and then try to reset the narrative. At the end of the day, the entire situation proves how easily someone could build a fan base while holding some of the most disgusting things imaginable. HairyTwinkle's 2929 spent years gaining followers, acting like he was some harmless meme creator, when in reality, he was involved in doxing, harassment, and even criminal behavior. Now that everything's been exposed after the group chat confessions, the public apology, and even his own desperate attempts to sympathy bait, Harry has announced that he's quitting YouTube and leaving the internet for good. But let's be real, he isn't leaving because he wants to do better. He's leaving because he got caught, and there's no coming back from this. If you found this video helpful or want to stay updated on more situations like this, like, subscribe, and join the Discord server for even faster updates in situations like these.